She broke into a little scornful laugh. Arthur, my lord, Arthur, the faultless king, that passionate perfection, my good lord. But who can gaze upon the sun in heaven? He never spake word of reproach to me. He never had a glimpse of mine untruth. He cares not for me. Only here today there gleamed a vague suspicion in his eyes. Some meddling rogue has tampered with him, else wrapped in this fancy of his Table Round, and swearing men to vows impossible, to make them like himself. But friend, to me he is all fault, who hath no fault at all. For who loves me must have a touch of earth. The low sun makes the colour. I am yours, not Arthur's, as ye know, save by the bond. And therefore hear my words. Go to the joust. The tiny trumpeting gnat can break our dream when sweetest, and the vermin voices here may buzz so loud, we scorn them, but they sting. Then answered Lancelot, the chief of knights, and with what face, after my pretext made, shall I appear, O Queen, at Camelot, I before a king who honours his own word as if it were his God's? Yea, said the Queen, a moral child without the craft to rule, else had he not lost me. But listen to me, if I must find you wit. We hear it said that men go down before your spear at a touch, but knowing you are Lancelot, your great name this conquers. Hide it therefore, go unknown. Win, by this kiss you will, and our true king will then allow your pretext, O my knight, as all for glory. For to speak him true, ye know right well, how meek soe'er he seem, no keener hunter after glory breathes. He loves it in his knights more than himself. They prove to him his work. Win and return. Then got Sir Lancelot suddenly to horse, wroth at himself. Not willing to be known, he left the barren beaten thoroughfare, chose the green path that showed the rarer foot, and there among the solitary downs, full often lost in fancy, lost his way, till as he traced a faintly shadowed track, that all in loops and links among the dales ran to the castle of Astolat, he saw fired from the west, far on a hill, the towers. Thither he made, and blew the gateway horn. Then came an old, dumb, myriad wrinkled man, who led him into lodging and disarmed. And Lancelot marvelled at the wordless man, and issuing found the lord of Astolat with two strong sons, Sir Tor and Sir Lavaine, moving to meet him in the castle court. And close behind them slept the lily maid, Elaine, his daughter. Mother of the house there was not. Some light jest among them rose, with laughter dying down, as the great knight approached them. Then the lord of Astolat, whence comes thou, my guest, and by what name livest thou between the lips? For by thy state and presence I might guess thee chief of those, after the king, who eat in Arthur's halls. Him have I seen, the rest, his Table Round, known as they are, to me they are unknown. Then answered Sir Lancelot, the chief of knights, known am I, and of Arthur's hall, and known would I by mere mischance have brought my shield. But since I go to joust as one unknown at Camelot for the diamond, ask me not. Hereafter ye shall know me, and the shield. I pray you lend me one, if such you have, blank, or at least with some device not mine. Then said the lord of Astolat, here is Tor's. Hurt in his first tilt was my son, Sir Tor, and so, God wot, his shield is blank enough, his ye can have. Then added plain Sir Tor, Yea, since I cannot use it, ye may have it. Here laughed the father, saying, Fie, Sir Churl, is that answer for a noble knight? Allow him. But Lavaine, my younger here, he is so full of lustihood, he will ride, joust for it, and win, and bring it in an hour, and set it in his damsel's golden hair, to make her thrice as wilful as before. Nay, father, nay, good father, shame me not before this noble knight, said young Lavaine, for nothing. Surely I but played on Tor. He seemed so sullen, vexed he could not go. A jest, no more. For night the maiden dreamt that some one put this diamond in her hand, and that it was too slippery to be held, and slipped and fell into some pool or stream, the castle well, belike. And then I said that if I went, and if I fought and won it, but all was jest and joke among ourselves, then must she keep it safelier. All was jest. But father, give me leave, and if he will, to ride to Camelot with this noble knight. Win shall I not, but do my best to win. Young as I am, yet would I do my best. So will ye grace me, answered Lancelot, smiling a moment, with your fellowship o'er these waste downs whereon I lost myself. Then were I glad of you as guide and friend. And you shall win this diamond, as I hear it is a fair large diamond, if ye may, and yield it to this maiden, if ye will. A fair large diamond, added plain Sir Tor, such be for queens, and not for simple maids. Then she, who held her eyes upon the ground, Elaine, and heard her name so tossed about, flushed slightly at the slight disparagement before the stranger knight, who looking at her, full courtly, yet not falsely, thus returned, If what is fair be but for what is fair, and only queens are to be counted so, rash were my judgment then, who deemed this maid might wear as fair a jewel as is on earth, not violating the bond of like to like.